A new government report reveals that hallyu, or the Korean wave, has expanded beyond music to reshape global lifestyles, influencing what people buy, eat, read, and where they travel, as Korean cultural content increasingly shapes consumer behavior worldwide.
정부가 작성한 새로운 보고서에 따르면 한국 문화 콘텐츠가 전 세계 소비자 행동에 영향을 미치는 사례가 늘어나면서 한류가 K-팝을 넘어 쇼핑, 음식, 문학, 관광 등 글로벌 라이프스타일을 재구성하는 데까지 확장된 것으로 분석됐습니다. Yeah, so I said earlier on that, the Korean wave is definitely not a bubble. It's not like a koppung. Whereas sometimes there are fads that come and go. But this is like a lifestyle now.
Oh, yeah.
People live the Korean way overseas.
I remember people talking about the Korean wave in like 2002, 2003, like in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
So, you can't really have a bubble, so to say, last for 20 years or 20 plus years. So this has been going on for a long time, and it's obviously something that's proven.
Right, and it's not just songs, as it says in the headline here. It's just all sorts of things. People are really interested in the way Korean people live, what they eat, what they read, and I find this fascinating as a Korean looking out.
Absolutely. And it was mentioning tourism as well. That's been changing. So, people aren't necessarily only visiting Seoul. They're visiting other parts of Korea as well. I was talking to a friend recently who does like tour guide sort of work.
Yeah.
And he was saying that he recently curated a tour package of like K-pop Demon Hunter sites.
Wow.
Where, you go to the various sites that, were in the animation and stuff. So just things like that. I think those are things that weren't around a year ago.
Yeah.
So, the way people are traveling around Korea have changed. The things that they're eating are different. All sorts of things that are just gradually evolving.
Yes, exactly. 자, 이 데이터는 문체부와 한국문화정보원이 함께 2024년 10월부터 작년 9월까지 30개 나라의 외신 기사를 분석하고 그다음에 소셜미디어 자료를 150만 건을 분석해서 이런 결론을 내린 겁니다. 한류 관련된 외신 보도가요. 가장 많이 있었던 컨티넨트는 아시아고 근데 나라별로 보면은 미국에서 이제 한류 아니면 이제 뭐 한국 문화에 관련된 기사를 상당히 많이 쓰고 있는 것으로 이렇게 분석이 됐고 지금 얘기한 캐대헌도 있지만 또 우리 한강 작가의 효과도 굉장히 컸어요. 그래서 이제는 한국 문학 작품에 대해서도 예전보다 관심이 굉장히 많아졌습니다.
Yeah, and especially, we've talked before about the National Museum in Korea, just, breaking records with visitors as well as shoppers to the gift shop. So obviously, you're buying things from a museum in Korea, then, you have an interest in that side too.
Yeah, I think we mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, but the National Museum of Korea is now one of the top museums alongside, say, the Louvre.
Yeah, the Met.
So, in terms of the number of people that go there. It's amazing. All right, let's have a look at expanding beyond something.
If you're expanding, then you're getting bigger, right? And if you're beyond something, then you have a limit or a line, and you've crossed that line.
Yeah.
So, you've gone past this line that you've made. So when you're expanding beyond something, then this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it's crossed a line that you had before. In the article, what line are we talking about? We're talking about the line of music. So before the hallyu line, it kind of encompassed like music, maybe K-dramas to a certain degree, but now it's expanded beyond that. It's gotten bigger, and it's crossed a line into things that we weren't considering before.
Exactly. To expand, 확장되다, beyond something, 무엇을 넘어서서. And what about consumer behavior?
Well, a consumer is someone who buys something or purchases or uses something. So behavior is the way people do things or what they do, what's sort of trendy at the moment. And so a consumer behavior is what are people buying and what are they interested in? So that has been changing and this has been shaping. So it's been changing what people are buying.
소비자 행동을 consumer behavior라고 하죠. 다시 읽어보겠습니다. A new government report reveals that hallyu, or the Korean wave, has expanded beyond music to reshape global lifestyles, influencing what people buy, eat, read, and where they travel, as Korean cultural content increasingly shapes consumer behavior worldwide.